Hey there again, it's me, Lonnie Clark, Nuts for Art. I'm going to see if I can piece this together and on Movie Maker. If not, I'll just make several little videos. But I guess the overall theme of why I'm coming back to YouTube tonight is, I guess, twofold. Really, one is that we can't give up. We are in dire straits, folks. It's unequivocal. You are either in the path of some environmental catastrophe, or you are becoming increasingly aware that times are becoming grave environmentally. Our environment is collapsing. We're not having climate change. That's a nice way to put it. We are having an environmental collapse. So anyways, check out this book. This is the book that I love. I read this on my radio station sometimes. Lao Tzu. It's The Interpretation by Witterbiner. I think his name is Witterbiner. And listen to this. This is number 18. I'll take off my glasses. When people lost sight of the way to live, came codes of love and honesty. Learning came. Charity came, hypocrisy took charge. When differences weakened family ties, came benevolent fathers and dutiful sons. And when lands were disrupted and misgoverned, came ministers commended as loyal. This is so the human condition, isn't it? Or at least this version of the human condition. Listen to number 56 here. Those who know do not tell. Those who tell do not know. Not to set the tongue loose, but to curb it. Not to have edges that catch, but to remain untangled, unblinded, unconfused, is to find balance. And he who holds balance beyond sway of love or hate, beyond reach of profit or loss, beyond care of praise or blame, has attained the highest post in the world. This was written 600 BC, folks. Let's just be very clear. Lao Tzu was, according to legend, born 62 years old, white-haired, in 604 BC, in what is now the the Chinese province of Hunan. This man wrote this a long time ago. If this is not us, then what is it? This is why education matters. We have opportunities still to come. And the people that are refusing to accept responsibility are surrounded in guilt, because guilt and blame are lower energies. Blame looks backward. Responsibility looks forward. So people who have been perpetrating need to come forward and accept responsibility and say, I accept my behavior from the past. I accept that I've done this and I apologize for it, and I will make amends to any of those that I've harmed. And the people that are billionaires need to start giving up their freaking private islands to figure out how to save the freaking planet. They need to sell those assets off and pay scientists and pay for people to go to college so that people can learn and understand and figure this stuff out, because we have big problems, folks. And it's not good enough for the billionaires. I mean, their kids are going to die. Not enough of them are going to live. We are in dire straits. I mean, this is a serious time. This is why people, esteemed people, someone like Thomas Ackerman, who is really beyond comprehension, fantastic artist, beyond his time, making statements philosophical, statements on YouTube, trying to reach the masses because the cacophony of sound from all these media, like, this is the interesting thing, having this alternative radio station or radio show. I don't listen to alternative radio, to be honest, or watch alternative TV. I mean, I'm just a regular American. I'm just a regular person. I watch all three stations, listen to all the propaganda. I watch C-SPAN. Maybe that makes me unusual because I have a lot of fun. I actually enjoy listening to, like, the Supreme Court conversations and the hearings and all that stuff. I think it's important. And, when I read a book like this reminds me that we are human, that we have been doing the same thing a long time. The only difference is they've upped the ante because now they can destroy the entire biota, the entire planet. Like, they can just wrap us into extinction, including themselves. So I'm suggesting we create a different mindset. And the solution is going to be, we cannot have these billionaires hoarding their riches and not paying to help create solutions. They must give it up freely. What is that thing in back of me? That's bizarre. What is that? Let me put my glasses on. That's funny. You know what I'm seeing in back of me? Because I didn't have my glasses on. There's like, on the camera, there's like right there's like a little arrow to go forward. With my glasses off, it looked like something hanging on the wall. There you go. A blind person speaks again. I'm not going to edit this out. I am not going to edit any of this stuff out because, honestly, folks, this is serious. We're in a serious time now about every person just doing something different and demanding it, like glyphosates or glyphosate or whatever they are. I think they're called glyphosates. I'm going to interview Amber King about glyphosates from Monsanto. The GMOs that's in all of our foods and what it does to us and how we're like, many of you know that in my quest to find people to come onto my radio show, I had encountered a nuclear, he's called a health physicist, which is an industry created by the nuclear industry, by the way. He argued with me and quite successfully convinced me that chemical contamination is going to harm humanity on a faster, greater level to the point of extinction faster than nuclear could. And he's 100% correct. Like, that's really the scary part. Is like, nuclear would be the worst thing in the world if we didn't have the chemical industry polluting the rest of the planet. Like, the thing is, those people that'll survive the chemical contamination are going to have the nuclear stuff to deal with the next 3 or 4 generations. So, hold on. This is a thing. There's so much going on. All these nuclear power facilities are leaking. In the United States, our canisters, the casks that we hold them in, are inadequate, whether they are double-shelled or single-shelled, half-inch thick, still inadequate. In the United States, none of our nuclear waste is taken seriously. WIPP has started up, and they're beginning to do mining in those salt mines. And we are to expect that these mines are being built for 1,000 years, and we know that they're not. Hanford falling apart as we speak. They're just like, as Heidi Lambert said, whack-a-mole. They're just boom, 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 boom. right? And it always comes up right at funding. They always do something right at the year when they need money. So, and yeah, we're outing them, we're busting them, but then what? Then what? Okay, let's say we get community rights in every single community, and we have all passed our Bill of Rights in our community, and every community across the entire United States have community rights, and we can tell the nuclear and the oil and chemical industry, no, you can't do your stuff here. What about the waste? What about the harm they've already caused? What then? Like, we're talking like huge long-term problems for lots and lots and lots of people. This is where it gets overwhelming. This is why people check out. Because it's just freaking overwhelming. That's what I say. We're going to have the last word, folks. Because guess what? We're going to continue. We're going to figure out a way out of it because we're going to decide we're going to find a solution. So we'll find a solution, right? Thoughts are things. If you can see it, you can believe it. If you can believe it, like the whole thing, if you can see it, you can feel it, you believe it, you know it's real. Like we know that we're going to make it beyond this. And yet, so many are not going to make it with us, right? That's another part of it all. And they're not making it as we speak for one reason or another. I'm going to end with this one more. Lao Tzu. I love Lao Tzu. Lao Tzu is the man of the hour. How about number 12? This is really a good one. I've read this whole book. I love this book of poetry. The 5 colors can blind, the 5 tones deafen, the 5 tastes cloy. The race, the hunt, can drive men mad, and their booty leave them no peace. Therefore, a sensible man prefers the inner to the outer eye. He has his yes, he has his no. That's it, folks. He has his no. We have our no. We have our no. No, you're not killing the planet. No. You are not going to do this. Sorry, no. No. It is not going to happen. No. They're not going to do it to us. They're not going to harm every single thing. We are going to challenge them. We are going to stand up to them. They are going to face it. They are going to pour their billions into finding solutions. And when they pour their billions in, guess what? They're going to turn it around so they can make more billions. So he gives a crap. Like, they're going to still be filthy rich. It's just a matter of them deciding they're going to freaking help our planet and be one with Gaia. Because this is the issue. Our planet is love. There's nothing more powerful in the entire universe than love. So there is no way they're going to kill us. So it is time for a change. It is time. It is not going to happen. That they're going to exterminate us. If there's 1,500 humans left on the planet, we are going to come back and the world will not know war again. For hopefully never. Never, say never again. See, that's the key, isn't it? Don't ever say anything you're never going to do because you'll end up doing it. So we'll just say no more war for as long as we can think of. Ciao, you guys. I'm at 15 minutes, man. Talk to you later. Ciao.